Hey guys, welcome back, and today we're looking at a very powerful and difficult Strand video. Basically, I'm going to be displaying the strategy I use to level up very quickly in Legacy League and hit 100 within like 3 weeks. From 97 to 100 it took me like 3 weeks, and I'm pretty sure anybody playing like more than 6 hours a day would probably be able to hit it like in a day, even less than that. But I took my time. I did like 10% a day every day, and because I have a lot of other things to do, but I managed to hit 100 a lot easier than I did last time. And the main way I did that was by using shape strand and sextant blocking all of it. See, all these circles are different sextants. I'll show you the sextants over here. We got like the journeyman's, master, and apprentice sextant. I'm out of those, but you use these sextants to basically modify your maps even more, and you can block some sextants that have bad mods on them that you don't want. And that's basically what I did here. I put all the bad mods I don't want on these maps so that they don't spawn on dunes, and if they spawn on dunes they affect Strand. It's a lot more complicated than it's a lot less complicated than it sounds, but once after you look into it a little bit, it starts making sense. But yeah, basically I put a sextant here, one here, one here, one here, and one here, and that lets me modify my maps even more. So just like normal, I have my shape strand, which has 30% pack size. Sometimes I use maps with 40%, but right now I can't really afford it. I'm pretty broke on chaos because I've been investing it in different places, mostly in reliquary keys, which I intend to sell on standard once the leagues merge. But for now, we have this map. This is the one I found, and it's got 30% pack size, 112% item quantity, and 46% item rarity. So if you have a magic find build, or if I wanted to use my magic find version of this build, I could have gone in, but it's pretty scary, especially with temporal chains, so I'm not going to risk it. So the map mods it has is chilled ground, which doesn't affect me because I'm a raider with a silver flask, so it's not really gonna bother me. But it does have temporal chains, and I hate temporal chains, but this is one of the times I'm gonna have to run it. Additionally, it has minus 12% max player resistance. It has reflex, physical, and elemental damage, and it has 2 unique bosses. The unique bosses aren't really trouble, neither is the minus max resistance, which I can cover with both Wise Oak and Vigdar, and also Dying Sun, I guess. But what is trouble is the temporal chains, and the monsters reflect elemental damage. But lucky for me, on this map, no, which one was it? This one. On the Dunes map, I used a sextant and managed to get players. See the one that's highlighted in white? That's the one I got on the Dunes map, which is players cannot take reflected damage. So reflect is no longer an issue in this map. But looking on, how the sextants is going to work is that if you look here, this is a Strand map. All these mods you see on the Strand map are going to apply on that map now. So it's basically like a map, and then you add more mods on it. So in addition to temporal chains and minus max resistance and whatever else I had, I also have players can't take reflected damage, which is a plus, with a downside. Or, well, a plus really is that, well, it's supposed to be a downside. There's more monsters, but that's good because you get more experience. So, additional packs of mirrored rare monsters. So, there's going to be, like, for every rare monster, there's going to be another rare monster. On top of that, we have monsters that do fire damage. So, there's going to be 10% more fire type monsters. There's going to be monsters that heal themselves. There's going to be monsters that do lightning damage. And there's going to be monsters that do poison, on top of the native monsters that live on that map. So I'm gonna take, when I do the map, all of these mods are gonna spawn on top of it, on top of the ones I have here. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that map, and I'm gonna use these leak stones to give it even more mods. So I'm gonna take a beyond leak stone of the circle, so that makes beyond monster spawn, and every time you kill a beyond boss, there's another chance that that boss will spawn another boss. So we're gonna use that. We're gonna use a breach leak stone of swarming. So this is gonna spawn 3 breaches in the map, and each of them are gonna have increased monster density. So monster density on top of the beyond is gonna make a lot of beyond monsters spawn. And there's a chance I might really easily die from this, especially since I have temporal chains on me. It's worth the risk. Next we have Plentiful Ambush Leastone. My options would have been Ambush, Bloodlines, and Domination. All three of them give additional monsters, but I picked Ambush because I've got 2 additional strong boxes. I don't have a good Domination Leastone, and I don't have a good what was the other one? Bloodlines Leastone to match with them. One with like additional magic monsters. So I'm going to use these 3 on the Strand map. And next, since I have my Zana to be level 8, she lets me craft the map. Sorry, I'm forgetting my English a little bit, but she lets me craft the maps a little bit more, and I can choose any of these roles to spawn on top of it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose monsters from Beyond. So on top of my Beyond monster Leastone that I have, which gives me a percentage chance to spawn Beyond monsters, I'm gonna double that chance by spending 3 Chaos Orbs to add another Beyond mob, Beyond Leastone, basically. So that's gonna make this map even more deadly. So this might be one of the hardest maps I'm gonna run. I probably shouldn't have done that. I forgot to. Do I have any? No, I don't have silver coins. I was gonna use Navali to see if I could spawn a prophecy on it, because I have like 4 prophecy things that are empty. Maybe I'll just use one of the prophecies I have. Maybe I'll get the Rogue Exile ones. I think it was called 4 Feral Exiles, yeah. Maybe I'll just...
dream, 4 souls far from home, prepare to fight to the death.
So I'm gonna try and make this prophecy work. It's worth a shot, and get the Beyond and start the map. But one of the prophecies procs, so that's a plus. I'm gonna have... oh, I can't have Navali remove it anymore either. Oh well. But yeah, we're gonna get into this map, and it's gonna be pretty dangerous. But let's see, might be fun. So let's see what happens. Look at all those rolls. Look at all those rolls. That's a lot of text. And that's... each of these are like different modifiers on the map, so it's gonna be very interesting to see what happens. But here, let's go. This is pretty much how I reached level 100, and you can see off the bat I already have a Beyond monster that spawned, and I managed to kill it. See, those are some monsters that were healing, and both my Vaal spells are already up. And I expect to have a lot of unique monsters, uniques drop this map because of the massive item quantity I have. I have like a decent amount of things. I see the Lightning Beyond monster spawned here somewhere. The 3 Beyond bosses in this game, in here, are basically... oh, was it 3 or 4? There's a lightning one, an ice one, a fire one, and a physical one, and then there's Abaxoth. The end of all that is like all of them combined at once. So let's open the strong box. I'm gonna activate my Vaal Discipline because strong boxes can get really deadly sometimes. And that's another Beyond Moss dead. Usually I run Beyond of the Call Leastone on this, but I didn't have one. I couldn't afford one. So I ended up just using the circle one. And here's one of the Beyond monsters shooting lightning at me. And I took him down. Some more money. A lot of money. Okay, that's another Leastone strong box I'm gonna craft. I'm gonna chance. Let's pop Vaal Discipline. Blow them up. Another calling. Monsters here. You can already see the temporal chains has made me incredibly slow compared to my usual Strand map speed. I'm gonna start swapping to Vaal Discipline. I mean Vaal Haste, because I don't really have anything to worry about. I mean, I can't really lose experience now that I'm level 100. Okay, so we're gonna clear this area out, and then we're gonna do... oh man, that's 3 bosses from the same one. So we're gonna clear this area out, clear that, clear that.
My mana is gone.
And once that's done over there, we're gonna go and open the breach. This is our first breach. There's gonna be 2 more. Let's see how it goes. Sure, pop Vaal Haste, not Vaal Discipline. Ooh, it's a Chayula breach too, I think. Yeah, that's definitely Chayula. That's a lot of money that's gonna show up. I hope I can keep the monsters cleared in time. Ooh, something. Oh, an Exalted drop. That's insane. Let's pick that up. And let's go kill some Chayula monsters. There's a Clasped Hand. That's already pretty worth it already on this map. I got super lucky with that Exalted Orb drop. Oh, there's a Chayula's. I really need more clear speed. Yeah, the temporal chains is doing a number on my clear speed. I only managed to find very little, but the exalted orb makes up for the loss in Chayula splinters. But it's not bad. It's just a very average amount of splinter drops. That's some lag spike happening. Yeah, definitely some lag happening there. Me picking up random leather belts that I don't want either. 5 Chayula splinters. Oh no, make that 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 is actually pretty good. 9 is very, very good. Alteration orb. Yeah, that was pretty worth it. Can't believe I just got an exalted orb just like that. Oh, I should add that to my list. That's my 25th exalted orb this league. Pretty randomly. I wasn't expecting to get another one. So I guess I'm back to being wealthy again. I'll be able to afford whatever else I need for now. Might invest it in another one of those league stones. Not league stones, what am I saying? Reliquary keys. They come in handy in the future. And I'm too used to using Val Discipline, so I need to start using Val Haste more often. Ooh, we're gonna chance this one and blow up whatever spawns. That's 5 chaos right there from the journey sextant. Sextant prices have gone really, really high right now with everybody trying to push for 100. It's extremely inflated. I see my next breach coming up soon. It's right over there in the corner, so I'm gonna clear this area out before I attempt that breach. Yeah, there's just one, and you can see one of our Beyond monsters, one of the most dangerous ones actually. Using Detonate Dead. His Detonate Dead ability is very, very well known for killing players randomly. Here's the fire guy shooting out flame blasts. And his summoned spirits. So I think this place is sufficiently clear. I'm gonna pick up some items. I think I have a full inventory already. So we're gonna go back to base to chill out, put some stuff back. Stash, especially my exalted orbs, just in case of a reroll happening. I picked up in the hands I don't really need anymore. So let's put the Chayula splinters over there, put the divination cards away, put that over there, put that over there, and sell all of these. Did I sell them? No, I escaped by accident too quick. Okay, there we go. Click on the money right there. Away, and let's get back to the map. Let's pick up the spine bow. Anything worthwhile here? Most of this is garbage loot. That's like a Reaver sword. Let me see. I think this is the Turkish sword. The Dancing Dervish. I call it the Turkish sword. Yeah, this is for Notion, so I'm just going to leave it on the ground. Okay. Cockroach food. And here's our next breach. And we're going to Val Haste and go through it. Looks like this is a Tool breach. Tool being probably the weakest of the breach lords. There are 4 breach lords, each for a corresponding element or type of damage. Chayula, the most powerful one and the rarest one, does chaos damage. Tool does ice. Next to Tool we have, I think it's Zoth, and Zoth is fire, who is also pretty common. Then we have, oh, here's Tool himself. Sometimes you can have the bosses spawn on your maps and they drop a ton of those things. Okay, I'm gonna have to be careful not to leave the map by portaling out. Okay, and that was that. So yeah, there's Zoth, Tool, who are the most easy ones to find, the most common ones. Then there's Ul Natal and what's the other one? Esh. They're pretty hard to find. They're pretty rare. Well, not really rare, I think, but they're more powerful, exactly, and their drops are a lot better than Tool. Tool drops like utter garbage. All of Tool's items are really, really bad. Let's identify the Hubris Circlet. It's pretty bad. We're just gonna pick up the Cartographer's Chisel. I'm gonna move on. The ice combined with the temporal chains. I need my Frenzy to be up and my Onslaught to be up to be able to ignore the ice. Otherwise, the ice combined with the temporal chains can be really painful. Okay, there's some goats over here. I better proc my Aval Haste. One good thing about temporal chains is that it makes your Aval Haste and Aval gems last longer. Wow, another Turkroach sword, a leather belt. Oh, I wish it was Nemesis. If I had used a Nemesis League Stone, that might have been a Headhunter. Oh well. Headhunter is one of the rarest items in the game. And we're at the boss area, and there's a breach behind us. So we're gonna kill the boss, and then we're gonna do the breach. There's 2 bosses over here. Well, it's 4 bosses, 2 sets of bosses, and they're dead. But yeah, that map wasn't so bad. Typically, if you have Beyond League Stone of the Call, it's a lot sketchier because there's gonna be a lot more monsters. But I didn't have one. I couldn't afford one. But thanks to running this map, I ended up getting an Exalted Orb. So I definitely can afford one now. Okay, this is another tool breach, so nothing good's gonna drop here unless I get another X somehow. But yeah, that'll be the end of the map soon. So here's the tool. One thing about breaches you gotta know is that when you're trying to get the splinters, you need the splinters to fight the breaches in their own, breach lords in their own domain. And when you're trying to get the splinters, you have to make sure to open all the clasped hands that they have. It's like a mini game, and kill all the rare monsters. The rare and big monsters like this guy over here, they're the ones holding the splinters most of the time. And yeah, that was it. That's the end of the map, I think. Let's check how many monsters remain. Oops, I must have misspelled something. Huh. There we go. Just one monster somewhere that I must have missed. But other than that, that's the end of the map. That's 2 tool breaches, a Chayula breach, and an Exalted Orb. So overall, pretty lucrative this map. I got very lucky. The drops are insane. You'll see getting... this is also how I managed to get like an Exalted Orb a day at least. Either an X key or a Divine every single day of this league. Just by running maps like these with really a ton of different monsters squeezed in and a lot of item quantity. I'm gonna try running it with my Magic Find build hopefully next, and getting a lot of item quantity on there, especially with Abyssco's Collar, and hopefully get more drops. I think that's probably what I'm gonna be doing for the rest of the league after making 1 or 2 videos. But yeah, that's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys next time.